What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and I'm back in the building. This time, honey, I am back for a recap of Ready to Love. This is season 2, part 2 of the reunion. So let's get started.
Oh. Yeah, that's very dirty. Mario, you gonna look like that to your daughter? No, it's not dirty. I'm not talking to you. I don't feel like that to your daughter. I'm talking to you. All good.
Hold on.
You dirty. You dirty.
All right, hang on.
Who you talking to? You. You ain't talking to me. You ain't talking to me.
Whoa.
I have no respect.
Things are getting a little crazy in here, so we're going to take a break. It's the Ready to Love reunion special.
Y'all some trashy mother... Wait, what'd you say? That's Did trash. You say we trash? Very much so. There's no respect for no man like this. It's bad, man.
Don't worry about that.
Y'all hear Mario? Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. He's talking to Reva. He has a smile on his face. He is a true narcissist. He is. He loves women arguing over him. I think he gets some type of sick satisfaction out of hurting Tondy. That is what narcissists do, you guys. And I know a lot of you all will say, oh, well, everybody calls everybody a narcissist. Everybody can't be. I know about narcissists because I dealt with a narcissistic guy that put me in a situation like this. So when I speak, I am speaking from experience, okay? I had a man that wanted me to argue back and forth with some woman. This girl was not attractive. I'm not trying to dog how nobody looked, but I'm not about to be arguing with some unattractive ass bitch, okay? Reva, in my opinion, is attractive. She's not attractive on this reunion. I just don't like her hair and stuff on this reunion. She's looked pretty on the show, you guys, but like the hair on this reunion, not feeling it. I liked her dress. I think with Reva is jealous of Tondy. I don't know if I mentioned that in my other review. She's very jealous of Tondy. The fact that she wasn't willing to really call Tondy a friend and, you know, trying to downplay their whole relationship. And then she's steady arguing with Tondy. You have the man, you know, you have who you wanted. Because remember, you had to bow out at the competition when you was in a competition because he was feeling her more than you and you felt she was winning and you were losing. And now you got this small victory that's really not going to last. Okay, because God is not going to bless this, you guys. He's not. They're going to go through all types of stuff in this relationship. Even, like, it's not even going to last as a relationship, I don't think. I really don't see it. But narcissistic men, you guys, they like shit like this. They like confusion, women fighting over them. They love disappointing people. They love shock value and, you know, just hurting you, you know, and it's really evil and it's really disgusting behavior. And yes, Mario apologized, but I don't feel he meant it. I think it was more or less his ass was being dragged really bad on social media, and then it was like, okay, let me go on the apology tour. Let's see if that works. But child, Mario, you ain't shit. Oh, and he kisses Reva again on her lips. Why are you doing all of that, Mario? And you just broke up with this woman. Like, he discarded Tondy like he didn't even know her. Like she was some fucking stranger off the street. Like she was a goddamn stray, I should say, off the street. Just on stage, kissing Reva, playing it up for the cameras. All of that, you guys, is an act. Something happened with Mario and Tondy's relationship. I'm thinking it's about money. That's what I'm thinking it's about. Like some way, somehow, he felt emasculated by Tondy. Something with some money. That's what I'm feeling. I know y'all like, damn, bitch, is this the psychic network? I don't know, shit, it may be. But that's what I'm feeling. He felt, I don't know. I think Tondy may have caused him a narcissistic injury. And when that happens, you guys, a man will always try to get back at you in the biggest way because you hurt that ego, okay? You hurt that ego. We heard that Tondy is the outgoing one, like to spend money, like to have fun. He's cheap, want to stay in the house, you know, be Mr. Frugal guy. He wants to do that whole thing. But yeah, something went down with some money. Mario probably couldn't fit the bill, and that's why we getting a lot of this behavior right here. He looks disgusting. So let's see what their castmates think about what Mario just did to Tondy.
I didn't know nothing about that.
I mean, nobody knew nothing, no. But that's what this journey was about, though, to figure out who you're compatible with. At the end of the day, he wasn't compatible.
He was fortunate enough to have two genuine choices, you know what I mean? And so when your first choice, you know what I'm saying, you just not, you know, feeling it, you know.
I think your first choice played too much.
She was right there.
Somebody else's.
He met her friends.
Business.
We're going to have a mother problem up in here. That's some dirty stuff to do. Yes, it is.
And what the guys are missing, you guys, is he went about what he did the wrong way. Nobody is saying that you don't have the right to date Reva. They just shouldn't have been all on that stage kissing like that and him going to her side. And you don't have to do all of that, in my opinion, because I dealt with this, you guys. I knew what he was doing. He was really trying to hurt Tondy and break her down. And because he doesn't like that he can't control her. So that's what narcissists do. They try to break you down and they want you to feel so bad that your feelings is so hurt and you don't know where to turn. And that's how Tondy was feeling. You know, she did a good job of playing it down and, you know, acting all cool. But Mario knew that he really had hurt Tondy, and he didn't care. And he knew that Tondy and Reva had this relationship, whether they was friends or associates. He knew they had history together, and ooh, it's Reva, I could really get back at her. But something happened with Mario and Tondy.
It was almost an impossible situation for Mario to get out of.
Shut the fuck up. I'm sitting up here listening to these men. They sitting up here taking up for Mario's stupid ass. I'm not with it.
If he'd have made the decision, if it was 3 months, it still would have been 5.
It's messed up no matter what you do. It's messed up regardless of how you delay it.
Shut up, London, mister. I can't decide between the two women, you know, I got going for me. But Alexis then kicked your ass to the curb.
I can respect the fact that she gracefully bowed out. And
that bitch bowed out because the bitch was losing. Okay? She was losing. And in my opinion, Reva is still a sore loser. You shouldn't even want to date him because you was choice number 2. If Mario wanted that girl like that on that show, he would have picked her. It was a reason why Reva was choice number 2. It's a reason why. And her attitude, you guys, and you know how she comes off and how she did that shit with Tondy and the whole friend thing, trying to downplay Tondy. And women do that shit all the time. Soon as some dick is involved, they don't know you no more. They ain't got no loyalty towards you. That's why it's hard, you guys, for women to be real friends, you know. That's why my life is kind of how it is, because it's been harder, you know, as I've gotten older to have those female relationships. I'm just more cooler with men. Even male family members are easier for me to get along with. Women can come with a lot of baggage, negativity. They want to compete. Bitch, you ain't even in competition. So it's like, do you see what I'm saying? It's just horrible. And it's horrible to see this on this show. You know what I would like to see next year? I would like to see a counselor, therapist, somebody like that on this show to break down these behaviors toward to these people. That way they are aware of the shit that they are saying and doing. Okay? They need somebody that's feminine on this show that can serve as like a Tommy Miles. So yeah, they need a therapist and they need a feminine woman to check in with the ladies, talk to the ladies, because Tommy is a man and, you know, he's good with the guys, you guys, and understanding them and where they're coming from. But we need somebody to represent for the ladies. Because this season, in my opinion, was a bit off. It was entertaining, but it was very much so off.
you know what I'm saying? And then she basically earned it, though, to me. You know what I'm saying? Reva really earned it to me.
Shut your ass up, Jimmy. You need to be smacked. You need to be motherfucking smacked for the shit that you saying.
Chess, not checkers.
She played chess, not checkers.
She ain't played nothing. She playing herself. You guys, you can have satisfaction in life for about a good 24 hours. And whatever you do within that 24 hours, you will have to pay for that later. So everything that Mario and Reva is doing on this here show, they will pay for it later. God does not let people get away with stuff like that. And when I started this, I was talking about myself and my situation. And what I do remember is that same girl that wanted me to argue over this man, the narcissist, he ended up cheating on her, dogging her several times over. You know, karma really is a bitch, okay? So, yeah, they getting away with this shit right now, but they will have to pay for it later.
And you don't deserve it, friend. You don't deserve it. I got your back. I got your back. These is clip-on. So
I'm feeling Ashima. Ashima is that ride or die friend that every girl needs. She's always been really loyal to Tondy, and I really like that she had Tondy's back on this show because somebody publicly humiliates you. I can only imagine, you guys, how Tondy felt, and for Ashima to have her back. I know that meant everything to her. Tondy, you keep her in your life. You need women like that. There are not a lot of Ashimas, you guys, in the world. There are not.
what else? Wow. Like, come on, Mario, you owe me more than that. Y'all have been together, trips together, like, executed Mississippi.
family.
Yeah, you can't come tell me the truth, even if it's gonna hurt me. Tell me the truth.
Her thirsty self. She moved like a thirst bucket. I didn't think she would stoop that low.
Oh, she stooped low, Tondy, when you was with the other guy. You just wasn't paying attention. See, after she pulled that move with the other guy you was with and putting all these hearts under his picture or his post, wherever the fuck, after she moved like that, there wouldn't have been no friends, and then there wouldn't have been no associates with me. You know, once people show you who they are, Tondy, believe them. Reva already showed you who she was, and you kept on with the, well, we still friends. No, ma'am. Once you do that shit with me, no. Once somebody cross them boundaries with you guys, So, Tondy is experiencing some of this, you guys, because she didn't accept what Reva showed her from jump. Reva had already showed her who she was. Tondy didn't want to see it, want to see the best in people. I can kind of see how Tondy is. Tondy ain't a bad person. You know, she just wanted to move on and probably still like Reva and thought it was a misunderstanding. But no, she's showing you who she is, honey.
She clearly didn't choose you the whole time. And now,
Right.
Now we're broken up. You just,
Girl, either way, you was a number.
oh, honey.
What'd I just tell y'all? She's number 2. That's it.
Number 2, second choice is the first loser.
Girl.
You've been following behind me since I know you. That's why I stopped hanging with you, because you always in competition with me.
She's jealous of you. She's jealous of you. Reva don't have, you guys, the personality that Tondy has. You know, she's an attractive lady, but she's not a very nice woman. And soon as I saw her with Erica Dixon from Love and Hip Hop, and Erica's a very pretty girl too. Y'all know Scrap's baby mama. She's very attractive. And when I saw her and Reva together, I was like, okay, y'all look like... But it was something that was like, Reva can't be... I don't know. Erica was just very ghetto and ignorant on that Love and Hip Hop show. You know, she just was. And it was like, when I saw her, she was friends with Reva, I was like, oh, it's a matter of time before. Because I already kind of had my suspicions with Reva and how she was moving throughout the competition. And then it's just like, this shit happened. It was like, oh, it all makes sense now. Because real quick, Erica Dixon pulled that same shit at the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta reunion where Bambi and Scrap was together. Y'all know that they're married now, but she gonna try to tell Bambi that Scrap ate her out. See, she was trying to break them up and trying to, you know, so she did some little slick shit too. So the fact that her and Reva is friends, I'm not shocked at all.
But I'm a firm believer in karma.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
They
yeah.
really think that's going to work the way they did that?
It's not.
So, that's on them.
It's okay. Have his ass, have his cheap, country, controlling ass.
I know that's right, girl.
You don't look like Morris Chestnut.
No, you don't. He don't even look good as Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is actually, he ain't really nobody I would date, but he looked better than Mario. They kind of look similar, but Kevin Hart is, in my opinion, the more attractive one.
I can't believe him.
You don't come to me. I love you, girl.
Oh.
You're a great food. You're a great person. You're a good family. And he just couldn't handle it. So get the hell out the kitchen. Now,
I just love how Ashima had her back, you guys. You really need people like that, you know, when you are in these type of situations.
We can live in our truth, baby. You couldn't have it.
There you go.
Don't hold nobody here.
There you go.
Not a damn thing.
Well, then I'm happy for y'all.
You hear Reva talking to Jimmy, stupid ass. Oh, we just living in our truth. We don't owe nobody nothing. Girl, shut your ass up. You ain't got no morals, no values, no class, no standards. Ugh.
Mario and Reva, y'all got some explaining to do. So, when did this happen?
Mario and I wasn't talking after the show. We were not talking. Like, I wasn't checking for Mario.
No communication.
There was no communication. Mario said,
I don't believe that. I don't believe it.
That he couldn't stop thinking about me. He felt like that his connection was with me. And he said, he was like, I tried to work it out, with Tondy. It's just too much there. We still fight. We have arguments over you. If I like your picture, she got a problem with it. Like, he was like, it's just too much. And I can't do this no more. And he called, he told me how he felt one time, and he invited me over, and we were like inseparable.
When did he invite you over?
That don't worry about it.
Oh, because we only
See, she don't want to answer those questions because she's really going to look bad.
been broken up not even 2 weeks.
Mario, how long after you broke up with Tondy did you reach out to Reva?
Maybe a couple days after.
He ain't shit. He ain't shit.
Yeah, a couple days after, yeah.
And it's just confusing because Mario on the show, I saw certain behaviors from him, but like I said, you all, I was really not expecting this. So, and I understand that he's also an actor. Actors, they do this type of bullshit,
I mean, because like I said, she was always embedded in my mind. I mean, when she left the journey.
So you were struggling from the day she left.
But why, if you were struggling, why didn't you just choose her? See, this is my issue with this situation. If you like Reva so much, you should have just chose her over Tondy. Period. There was no reason for this to play out the way that it did.
Yeah.
My thing is, Ma, you could have been man enough to say that.
I'm telling you now. Come
Wow.
Come on
Okay.
now.
All right. I'll let you have that. Yeah. Go on y'all sloppy second way.
We will.
Wow.
Mario, you and Tondy, y'all went on a trip together?
We went to Puerto Rico.
Have y'all gone on a trip?
Of course. Yeah.
Where y'all go?
Went to Mexico, Cancun.
Y'all went to Mexico?
Did Mario pay for that?
Yes. He had been cheap with me. I don't know. I don't get that Mario.
How was y'all's trip?
It was amazing.
You think that's really hot? What you're doing?
First of all, I'm not trying
You
to...
really? No, I'm asking you a question.
Tondy is a better woman than me because I would have played both of their ass and I would have may have said a few comments and then that would have been that. To me, and I know that she's hurt, you guys, and I'm not going to beat her up for that. She has every right to be hurt. But see, people like Mario and Reva, they like shit like this. They like that they have upset this woman. They have broken her down. They have confused her. They have, they like all of this. See, there are people in life, you guys, that are just evil like that. They just love causing you hurt and pains. And I wouldn't even give these motherfuckers the satisfaction. I'll be up there looking at them. Well, I've been seeing, somebody, for a couple of weeks after we broke up myself. So I'm not tripping. And see, that would have cleared all that up. They wouldn't have had so much satisfaction. Not dealing with a bitch like me. But see, Tondy, she was really letting them know this is hurtful. How dare you? And she just is a different type of woman. And that's cool. She didn't do nothing wrong. They blindsided her with this bullshit.
No, I'm not. I don't think it's hot, and I'm not trying to be hot.
We just broke up,
I'm
and
not
you
trying
sit
to be
here
hot.
going on trips with
I'm
somebody?
not trying to be hot. I'm not trying to be hot.
If your heart was so there, you should have just went there from the get-go.
We were going to try our journey after the Ready to Love journey.
Y'all hear that? That makes it sound like, oh, I chose you for the show because I wanted to get some pussy and, you know, I wanted to eat your cat. I think Tondy let us know that happened, you know. And then he wanted, after he got what he wanted from Tondy, let me go hit Reva off. He probably eating her cat, screwing her. So, do you see what I'm saying? This man had a plan. Men be having a plan, you guys. They do. Oh, I'm going to do this for this amount. Then I'm going to do this for this amount. They do that. He didn't just break up with Tondy and then went to Reva. All of this shit was already planned. He's just not going to admit to it.
And our journey ended. It didn't work.
I feel like you wasted my time. If you said your heart was...
He wouldn't be getting all this from me. He wouldn't be getting all this from me. Because once you try to discard Miss Robinson, your ass will be discarded. Okay, and that's what I did with my narcissist. He didn't get no satisfaction out of me. I didn't argue with no ugly bitch he tried to send my way. I would let him know the bitch can have you. I don't want you. And I had already had other guys trying to get at me, you know, me being so fine and all. I'm just saying. But Tondy ain't gonna have a hard time, you guys, moving on. Very attractive, very cool, very social, down to earth. Seemed like a really, you know, nice woman. But yeah, she is just so much better than me because I wouldn't be giving him nothing. Mario ain't even all that cute to be arguing about and fighting over. Girl, let them have that, okay? Guys, got somebody better for you, okay?
When you already going on trips with somebody, I mean, it's been there for a while.
You and I was already broken up when me and her took a trip.
We were just not even 2 weeks
Ain't no
ago.
matter, we broke up.
Girl, these men don't care. They just know we were broken up and I get to go sleep with her. See, it was already a plan. Okay, Tondy, it was a plan, and he did a good job. He is a good actor, you guys. I think some of y'all said y'all seen the man on Fatal Attraction or For My Man, one of them shows. I ain't seen him, but I believe I'm going to look his ass up after this because he did a good job, honey, with all this acting, okay?
5 minutes, we went together. We went together.
Tondy didn't deserve that. She don't deserve that.
You need to have more respect for me than that. You need to have more respect for me than that.
Tondy, I know this got to be tough for you. So here's what I want. Whatever you want to say, I want you to say your final piece.
He wouldn't have got shit from me, you guys. He wouldn't have got a mother. You can't give people the satisfaction. Sometimes just say less. Don't say shit at all. Just let that shit play out and he wouldn't have got nothing. I'm serious. I know better than to feed into a narcissist, okay? That's what them narcissists want. They want your final words. They want to know how much they hurt you. They want you arguing with the woman, and they want the confusion. They want you to feel depressed and down and broken down and just, you know, they're very just nasty human beings, you guys.
I just want to say that the journey itself has taught me a whole lot. When you're in a relationship and you're grown people, communication is key. And if you can't tell me exactly what's going on, that means it's wrong.
Mario,
she finally got what she wanted. She's
No,
not
here's the
trying to
thing.
get what I
I
got.
don't owe you. Let's just be clear.
I didn't say you did owe me anything.
Nothing. I came on this journey
I didn't
for
say
a
you owe me
reason.
anything.
I don't even
And
wait.
if you think that's...
Reva, why you so mad, baby girl? You got your man that you wanted. You were a second choice. You got what you wanted. So why the attitude? You know, and so that lets me further know, you guys, she was very jealous of Tondy. And a lot of times, you guys, it's not even just, we see her with Mario. It's not even just about her being with Mario. This was a win for Reva because she's been waiting to win a man over Tondy. A man that was interested in Tondy too. It's like, oh, I won, so let me argue with her. Why are you arguing with her? What the fuck is the purpose? That lets me know she is really evil. She has ill intent. She's a disgusting human being. Like, what's up with all the arguing and getting nasty with her?
And and that a man doesn't respect the woman that he was with to tell him what he's doing, then you won. You can have that. Because the way you get him is the way you lose him.
I know that's right. What I tell y'all, he'll be doing the same shit to Reva and she'll be all hurt and confused and feeling all discarded and you know what I'm saying? So God, he don't bless things like this, you guys. He don't. Oh, it's a journey about love. So if it ain't that serious, why was you all in your feelings throughout the competition saying, well, Mario don't pay me no attention. He just keeps saying stuff. He doesn't really prove himself. Now she trying to downplay it. Reva is a fake ass bitch.
Hang on. Let's hit the pause button on this so we can keep things classy.
It's too late to keep things classy, okay? And see, at this point, you guys, I wish Tommy had a woman on here to really set Reva straight. See, with Tommy on here, he's just, I don't know, it's like he's not holding people accountable and digging into their asses. Okay, I know if he would have put a sister on here, she would have got Reva's ass together. Reva would have felt real embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? That sister probably could have got Mario ass together too. Okay, but Tommy, he's too mild. Okay, we need something spicy, somebody hot, somebody to set a Medea type chick. Like, hey, okay, this is wrong. You shouldn't be doing shit like this. Okay, so next, you guys, we have Devyne, Alexis, Brent, and London. So I'm going to let some of this play and I will be back with my commentary. I'm not really going to talk about any of these other couples because to me, they just wasn't. Some of the other people on the show, you guys, they found love, but I don't know. It just wasn't what I wanted to talk about. I want to talk about, you know, the important people on the show. Sorry, but...
The wine bar is the place where we put it all out on the table. And then the last one, Devyne and Alexis, almost broke the damn table. Take a look.
When it comes to London, I definitely think that he's been playing the both of us. It's starting to feel like he's moving around like a shyster.
Well, you know, hey, what's good for her, might not be good for you.
I remember when you hosted a birthday dinner for him at your home, and you asked him, you said, hey, I know that you have a connection with Alexis. So I remember you mentioning that he chose. You asked him to choose. We had a conversation about that. When I left here, I was very, very angry. So I asked him about it, and he said, well, you know what? She's lying. I would never say anything like that. That's ridiculous. I'll prove it to you. I said, how are you going to prove it to me? Next thing you know, he's calling you on three-way. And
so let's back up. When he makes this three-way call, he's talking to Devyne, and you're on the line. Does Devyne know that you're on the line?
She does not. She does not.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm not gonna embark on this journey moving forward. I'm pulling out.
Why?
Because I don't want to be standing next to clowns.
Where's your connection with Brent? If your connection is so true with Brent, that should be your focus. But no, your focus is London and I. You're bitter and you're hurt.
Did he tell you that we kissed after dinner?
No.
We kissed. Yeah, I locked my kids in the car. I was, actually on my way to see Brent. And he said, don't go see Brent, stay with me.
So if he's such this awful dude, why did you trust him?
Like, I'm good on him. He's a terrible kisser. He's a terrible liar.
But why would you want to see?
Big belly.
But
he doesn't take care of his body.
But you were checking for him hard, though. That's why you're in your feelings, beloved. Because you put your tongue in a man's mouth and you still gave his ass to kiss. That's why you're in your feelings. That's why you're in your feelings. Here, untie my boxing gloves, please.
Girl, please, you wish. You would get dragged in this mother. So you would get dragged in this mother.
Who's gonna get dragged?
Take off your boxing gloves.
I'm talking about for fighting in this journey. What the hell you talking about boxing you? Girl, bye. That's not even my style. Trust me, she don't want this smoke, Tommy. I want it.
I want it.
You don't want this smoke.
I want it.
Trust me, you don't want this.
I love how Alexis said, I want it. I want all of it. Like, honey, I was here for that. Even though she was wrong, I was here for that. I'm going to play some of this, you guys, to kind of get their reactions off of what they just saw. And then I'm going to come back with what I think happened with this situation.
Okay. Brent, I gotta ask you, how do you feel after watching that?
It's a lot to unpack there.
If she is en route to you,
Right.
and the same night that she's en route to you, there's a kiss with him at the tow truck.
Right.
How does that make you feel?
Well, it explained a lot, actually, because I do remember that night.
Okay.
Because she was on her way to me, and she was delayed. And I was calling her. She's like, I got some stuff to explain to you, but I'm on the way. She still came over. And, you know, she told me what happened. She told me that she locked her keys, and London was there. You know, he got the tow truck or whatever, and he basically kissed her.
Devyne, do you believe London kissed Alexis at that tow truck?
I don't. I'm just going by the energy of what I saw that night. I mean, they were like this.
The cabin was a show. The London that I thought I knew, he wasn't at that cabin.
I've never told you on the phone that you're number one.
What was disrespectful is you bringing the Fugazi.
No.
So it was hard for me to believe that if
Okay, let me come in. I gotta step in. Devyne. I believe he kissed Alexis, and I believe you know he kissed Alexis. Devyne felt threatened by Alexis this whole competition. She did. She did not play the game the way that Alexis played the game. A lot of people do not like Alexis. And, you know, I get it. You know, Alexis does have her annoying quirks about herself. But Alexis did what she was supposed to do, which is date multiple guys and kind of see where her connection lied with all these guys. Okay. So, with the Devyne, Alexis, London, Brent situation, I think London liked Alexis more than Devyne. I just see it like that. I hear a lot of people's reviews and they're saying, oh, but he didn't choose her and he would have chose her. I think he didn't want to hurt either one of them. He didn't really want to choose. He wanted to keep stringing everybody along, and he wanted to be really in control of the journey. I think that London is a misogynist. I would never want to date a guy like London. He just thinks everything, in my opinion, is a joke. It's like there's nothing deep about him. And, you know, it's like everything is surface level for him. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I'm sick of his old James Earl Jones looking ass. I'm about over him. But yeah, I think he liked Alexis more. Devyne knew that. Devyne was threatened by that. Remember, she went over there, started dating Brent because she felt like London was straddling the fence. And even Alexis told her on one of the episodes when they were arguing, she was like, girl, if I wouldn't have let him go, then he would still be trying to be all up my ass. She told Devyne that. And Devyne knew that that was true. Devyne did a good job of defending herself, but he didn't want you, boo. He didn't. He was more into the chase with Alexis. See, with Devyne chose London off rip, out of all the other guys. She was only focused on him. So that's how she played the game, being so damn loyal and being this damn ride or die. That ride or die shit would have you looking stupid, okay? So she got caught up with that. But it is what it is.
there's a lot of shade being thrown that night that a kiss is going to follow shortly after.
Did you kiss her, Linda?
No.
He lying. He's sitting up there smiling. He kissed that girl. He wanted to kiss that girl because he was jealous that her and Brent was getting close. Y'all remember how he was acting at them cabins or wherever the hell they was at. He was jealous of Brent and Alexis's connection. He was like, y'all remember he was saying stuff like, where dude come from? Like, who is this Brent? You know, he didn't think he had any competition. He liked being the alpha male, the lead, the misogynist. He liked, you know, being the dominant person in this situation with these two women. He wanted these two women to, you know, be battling it out over him. He didn't like when Brent entered the competition because, you know, he's just arrogant like that. I don't see nothing so great about London. Decent looking guy, but not somebody I would be interested in. He just played too many games. I think Alexis saw that and was like, listen, I'm really here for love. I ain't got time for some man straddling the fence and playing all these damn games. Let me see what Brent is talking about. And I think Brent is the better choice for Alexis.
No.
Look me in my eyes.
No.
Stop. Wow. Stone cold liar. Okay.
Well, Jimmy is so... Guys, Jimmy is messy as hell. Messy as hell. Kimber, girl, run and fast. And we dealing with Jimmy's ass. He up here in the backyard getting shit started.
I will say this. The night that Alexis and London kissed, was that the night that we came back to my house?
Yes.
It was me, Brent, and Darren, and Alexis. And when Alexis came in the door, she told us what happened.
See, her tracks are already covered. London's isn't.
Like, soon as she walked in the door. I just don't see her coming in and lying like that. We're like, what's the purpose of lying?
Exactly. She's not gonna lie. London is lying. London is the type of guy, you guys, he will straddle the fence. He's kind of the Aaron of the show. He's not as bad as the guy Aaron from last season, but he straddles the fence. He's willing to lie. He's willing to have these women fight over him and this, that, and the third, but he don't want to make a damn decision. The decision made itself for him. That's why he chose Devyne. He didn't choose Devyne because that's who he wanted. He chose her because, hell, that's all who he had left because Alexis was done with his stupid ass.
About a kiss. And to come in and tell your man that you like, that you kissed another man. Like, who would do that?
I agree. I piggyback off of that. I can't see her just taking that risk, telling Brent, you know, that lie. You know, so I believe Alexis.
And y'all know Alexis, Ashima, and Tondy we're all good friends, you know, on this journey.
That was a moment for him to be real. We talked about transparency and how sometimes being truthful will put you in uncomfortable situations.
And he wasn't willing to do that, you guys. London is just not that dude.
I'm that level of real because it was very uncomfortable to tell this man that I made out with you. You don't know what that real is like. You couldn't. Because you're sitting here on this sofa lying to this woman that you
that's what you think. There's no telling what you're going to say or what you're going to do.
See, right now he's gaslighting and he wants to make her look crazy because she has kind of looked crazy in certain parts, so he could play up off of that.
If you didn't have a connection with somebody, there's no reason to drag their name through the dirt. You know, if it doesn't work, if it didn't work out, then just move on.
See, he wants to move on because he doesn't want to address right now. So that's what men do, you guys. They're quick to want to move on because they don't want to address the right here and right now, and they don't want to be truthful. They don't want to be honest. Devyne, girl, better watch your back, girl. And I see her and Alexis, they all over Instagram taking pictures, and I guess her and Alexis is cool, so that's pretty good, you know, that those two women were able to come together, unlike Reva and Tondy.
You're targeting stuff that you know is important to me, like my image, my respect, the fact of the way I was raised. So that's what
Who gives a fuck about any of that? We asking you, nigga, to be transparent now, to keep it all the way 100. You're not willing to do that. You're a liar. Alexis, girl, move on. It's a reason why you chose Brent over him.
You're shooting after. And you can make all the faces you want to make.
So we did not meet it.
And
it's one thing to deny the kiss,
okay
but we didn't meet
at
at Civis. We did not meet at Civis.
If he's okay with that, then that's cool.
We did not meet at all.
No. What else you got?
Oh, you know I got stuff.
Okay, well, come on.
Okay. Now, did you or did you not? But it's a waste of my time. Because
See, she's getting frustrated. Like, it's a waste of time because you're not going to admit to nothing. And to be honest with you guys, if it were me, the conversation would be over and I would discard his ass and keep it moving. He's a liar.
You're not telling the
It was
truth.
a waste of your time then, too.
Yeah, it was. In hindsight, it was. Because you and I, no.
You and Brent together.
Yes, we are, and we're doing fine. Are they together?
So the girl in the back says, are they together? Girl, what you got to do with this with your unimportant self?
Oh, damn.
Who wants to know? Who's asking? I'm the asker.
Relax.
Christina is asking.
Relax.
Because it wasn't established that they were together.
Okay. Are you all together?
Yes, we are.
They're together.
Brent, are y'all together?
We're dating.
Oh.
We're dating.
That's the same.
Now, Brent, what's going on with you? Are you messing around with this girl, Christina, in the back? What's going on? What's up with this Ready to Love cast? It look like y'all be having little side chicks on the side. What's going on, Brent? I thought you was the good guy. I thought you was trustworthy. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
We're
that's
dating.
not together.
Okay.
We are dating.
Yeah.
We're not doing titles right now. You know what I mean? We're still getting to know each other,
Absolutely.
realistically speaking.
Absolutely.
Brent, the whole issue of you being Alexis' fallback guy, are you her second choice?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I let her know straight up and say, hey, well, I'm choosing you. But if you're not choosing me, that's fine. Just let me know. I kind of made it easy on her. You know what I'm saying? To be honest and be real. And she said, no, that's not the case. I'm choosing you.
Does everyone in this square think they've been honest with each other?
I definitely have.
Yes?
Yeah.
That's what a relationship needs.
And Devyne, you too damn old to sit up here and be believing this liar, okay? You too old for that, girl. If I was Devyne, I would be so done with London, but she won't, because I don't think she wants to, I don't know. A lot of people on these shows, you guys, they don't want to look like they have lost. So, they'll hold on to a piece of shit guy like London.
So I hope everybody is really being honest with each other. We still got a lot to talk about.
Y'all hear that? Alexis told Brent that, so I guess she go talk to him about his little side chicks. I'm just saying.
I just got to stay focused on...
Do y'all hear Devyne and Alexis coming together saying how each one looks beautiful? I like that. Even though they had issues on camera, arguing back and forth, that is what you are supposed to do.
I'm gonna go, but I definitely don't want to do anything else.
Same here. I was just like, I hope that we can just maintain. Because I have it's not stressful.
But the issue ain't me. So...
Brent, I hope you ain't the damn issue.
Stay focused like you said. Yeah.
All right, you guys, that's all I have to say about Ready to Love. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, Brand New, and I will check you guys out later. Happy New Year.